There was a man who was struggling with anger and frustration, even in small things. He was seeking guidance, so he approached Buddha and asked him how he could control his emotions. Buddha, with a deep gaze into the man's eyes, responded, "Let me tell you this story. Once upon a time, there was a king who ruled a prosperous country. One day, he decided to visit the neighboring kingdom to seek wisdom from its king. During a grand feast held in his honor, the king noticed a fly in his soup and became disgusted. He ordered his servant to bring him another bowl of soup. Expressing his anger over such a small matter, the king of the neighboring kingdom advised him not to let the fly ruin his mood, emphasizing that it was his reaction to the situation that affected him, not the fly itself. The king realized the wisdom in these words and returned to his kingdom, determined to practice the art of not reacting to situations that would trigger his emotions. In another part of the world, a young man named Alex struggled with impulsive reactions to situations that upset him. He would often get angry and say hurtful things, leading to arguments and damaged relationships. Wanting to change, Alex began practicing mindfulness and meditation to become more aware of his thoughts and emotions. He also started practicing the art of not reacting when faced with triggering situations. He would take a step back, take deep breaths, and respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively reacting. Although it was initially challenging, Alex found that with continued practice, he was able to control his emotions more effectively. He noticed improvements in his relationships as he communicated calmly and thoughtfully. One day, Alex's friends sought his advice during a difficult time. Alex listened attentively and offered comfort and support without getting angry or upset. His friend admired his ability to remain calm and asked how he learned to control his emotions. Alex shared his experience with mindfulness and the power of not reacting, encouraging his friend to try it for himself. Over time, Alex became known for his calm demeanor and resilience in handling challenging situations. He continued to practice mindfulness and not reacting, finding inner peace and happiness. The moral of the story is that we have the power to control our emotions. While we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we react to it. By practicing mindfulness and not reacting impulsively, we can improve our relationships, make better decisions, and live a more fulfilling life. It takes practice and patience, but the rewards are worth it. By controlling our emotions, we can respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively, leading to better outcomes and a greater sense of well-being. The mind plays a crucial role in shaping our lives. Our thoughts have the power to influence our actions and ultimately determine who we become. It is important to note that our own minds, not external forces, are responsible for leading us towards good or evil paths. Ideas hold immense value, but their true worth lies in their execution. An idea that is transformed into action carries more significance than one that remains merely a concept. Without action, ideas lack the fire and passion needed to bring about change. Our thoughts have the ability to shape our reality and define our existence. What we think, we ultimately become. Our entire being is a product of our thoughts, and it is through our thoughts that we shape the world around us. If we desire to soar and achieve great heights, we must be willing to let go of the burdens that weigh us down. To change the world, we must first embark on a journey of self-transformation. Happiness is not something that is handed to us. It is a result of our own actions, however. It is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we have an abundance of time. The mind can be likened to water. When it is turbulent, it becomes difficult to see clearly. However, when the mind is calm and at peace, everything becomes clear and understandable. Our words hold immense power, capable of inflicting wounds that may not be visible but are deeply felt. Instead of blindly following the footsteps of the wise, we should seek to understand the essence of their pursuits. The concept of purity or impurity lies within ourselves. No one else can purify us. It is a personal journey. The true failure in life lies in not being true to ourselves. And our own veloosed past is behind us, and the future is yet to come. The present moment is all we have, and it is essential to focus our minds on the here and now. Diligence is the path to a meaningful life. While idleness leads to stagnation and death, hatred cannot be overcome by more hatred. Only love has the power to extinguish it. This is an eternal truth. Our thoughts and contemplations shape our inclinations and awareness. It is important to let go of dwelling on the past or fantasizing about the future and instead concentrate on the present moment. To achieve greatness, it is essential to find love and passion in what we do. If we haven't discovered our true calling yet, we must continue searching and not settle for less. When it comes to matters of the heart, we will know when we have found it. The greatest glory in life lies not in avoiding failure altogether, but in rising each time we fall. Ultimately, we are responsible for our own salvation. No one else can save us. We must walk our own path. We share wisdom here. Subscribe to us.